We're exploring the Rayleigh distribution, and we'd already come up with the CDF, which is here, PDF for Rayleigh, which is here. Here's what the PDFs look like for different values of this sigma. And then we started looking at these standard features of a probability distribution. And we'd already been through the mean and the variance. And they pretty much boil down to exercises and taking integrals. So now let's get down to the mode and the median. What is the mode? That's where the likelihood is maximum. It is the peak of the PDF. So here were those PDFs. Here's where their peaks are. The mode is where on this horizontal axis that peak occurs. In our case, it's the R value. It's an R value. So how do you find peaks when it's like this? You can take a derivative, and there's only one. It's unique. You take the derivative and set it equal to 0. So here's the PDF. Take the derivative. It's a product, so you use the product rule. I won't go through this pain in this video. You set it to 0, and you do the algebra. Here's what you find. The R peaks when it's equal to sigma. Peak value, the mode, will be at that R, where R equals sigma. So that's the mode of Rayleigh distribution. CEP stands for Circular Error Probable. I won't get too deep into it, but if you've heard that somewhere, that's what it stands for. Here's what a CDF in general means. It means the probability that your random variable is less than or equal to some argument you give it. It's a probability. If we want to set that probability to some value and then find the R, here's the equation we need to solve. So what does that mean? Well, here's the equation we solve. We'll call whatever R makes this true, we'll call that the CEP sub P. CEP sub P means, in the case of dart throwing miss distance, how many of our misses are going to be inside some circle? Not how many. Whatever probability we're given, say we give it 50% probability. What is that radius R where 50% of our errors are going to be inside that circle? Well, here it is for any P. When people say CEP with no subscript, it's understood to mean 50%, which is the median miss distance. So here's the formula when P equals a half, and numerically it's this. You might have seen that somewhere. A little over 1 sigma. If it were 90% probability, it's this number. So the median is also the CEP, which means CEP sub 50%. Here's the summary of all the things we found so far about the Rayleigh. CDF, PDF, mean, variance, mode, median, and CEP at various levels of probability. That's as far as we'll go. It's basic PDF. Next, we'll see how much, how good of an approximation it is when you can't make all the assumptions we made to come up with